Hello, FIT Library here. This video is for visitors looking to use our databases or other digital resources on campus. So a couple things to keep in mind. First of all is that visits are appointment only, so be sure to make an appointment ahead of time, either by clicking on the link in the description below to make an appointment, or look at our visitor page for more information. Secondly, please make sure that you bring your own device to your visit. We aren't able to offer computer access, so please bring your tablet, your laptop, your phone, any device that you have in order to access any digital resources. We do offer Wi-Fi and scanners, but we aren't able to offer printing, unfortunately. And lastly, be sure to tell us in advance if there is a resource that you're hoping to access. Some of our digital resources, unfortunately, we aren't allowed to share with visitors. They're for students and faculty only. So please let us know in advance so that we can make sure that you can access the thing that you came to use during your visit. So our first tip is how to access one of the databases while you're on campus. So to access the database, you're going to go to our library homepage, fitnyc.edu/library. And if you go to the middle of the page, you'll see that you can look up the databases here. Click on Databases, and then you can put in the name of the database. So I'm going to look at Harper's Bazaar today. So if I type in Harper's, that's going to bring me the Harper's Bazaar archive. Now students will click on this, but that's not what you're going to do. What you're going to do is you're going to right-click. You're going to copy the link address, and then you're going to paste it into your browser bar. You are not going to hit enter though. You're going to pause here, and then you're going to select the libproxy prefix. So that's everything from the beginning of the link to this equal sign here. And you're going to delete that. And then you're going to hit enter. And this should bring you to Harper's Bazaar database landing page. And so what we've done here, if you're interested, is now we have IP access instead of having to log in with a student ID, which as a visitor you won't have. All right, and then from here you can search, whatever you're interested in, and you can look at the full run of Harper's Bazaar. So I just showed you how to access the database while on campus. Now we're going to talk about how to access an individual article. So you're going to go back to the library homepage. You're going to go to this blue box, One Search, which is our library catalog. You're going to stay on this first tab, and you're going to type in the name of the article that you're looking for. So I'm looking for this article, How Lululemon Lost Its Balance. Hit enter. And when I see my article in the list of results, I'm going to click on the title, and it will show me all the different databases that it's available in. Now, if you were a student, you would click on this, and it'll take you to a screen where you can log in. We don't have a student login, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to remember the name of this database, EBSCOhost Academic Search Complete. Take a screenshot, take a picture with your phone, or write it down. And we're going to go redo our search using the tip that I showed you in the beginning. So I'm actually going to go to the databases page here, and then I'm going to go to EBSCOhost Academic Search Complete. It's right here. It's also under E for EBSCOhost. Again, we're not going to click on this. We're going to right-click, copy the link address, repaste it into the browser using Control V or Command V. We're going to take the libproxy prefix. We're going to delete that, and then we're going to go to the database. And then we're going to redo our search here. So, How Lululemon Lost Its Balance. And now I can click on this link. That takes me directly to the article. And now I can access this article even though I'm visiting. I hope those tips were helpful. Remember, if you have any questions or you need more information, you can look at our Visit the Library page on our website that has a button to request an appointment and more information about visitor appointments, and then an FAQ page at the bottom. Thanks for watching.